I got back into this weekend, bro?
What?
StarCraft.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn. Like, why?
That's a great question. It's basically chess.
Okay. It's like all about strategy, and
Yeah.
it's what?
Well, I'm nice try, Luke.
Technical?
You think these plebeian listeners are even ready to discuss StarCraft 1? I'm playing StarCraft 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got a funny ass gaming story, actually.
I can't wait to hear this. No, so I started playing StarCraft 2 again. And it's fun. When I used to play, I was like definitely, I was ego playing a lot. So I got really fucking ass hurt when I lost. And it was such like a emotional thing. Now I'm the old guy playing. Typically people for manners, they'll go, good luck, have fun. We all do this. And then at the end of the game, I'll fucking, hey, good game, man. GG's. And some of these guys, when I say GG, they take it as an opportunity to be shitty. So then I started being a fucking dad about it. I'd be like, whoa, why so aggro? And then they go, no, I was kidding. And then it made me think how many of these guys, these young men are playing every day and they win and not a single person in their life acknowledges what they're doing on the ladder.
Okay.
Like they're grinding every day.
Right.
I beat some guy and then I looked at the ladder and I was looking at his record and I was like noticing and I'm like, holy fuck, this one kid right here, he's not good at this game. And he has 110 games this season already. And he cannot net positive a win ratio.
Right.
He's only just one ahead.
Uh-huh.
He's 54 and 53. I'm like, God, he sucks.
Right.
He's really trying.
Yeah.
So now my new thing is at the end of games, I compliment these guys. Some guy beat me last night. I was like, hey, good game, man. I'm like, that build is fast.
This is the you're good technique.
Yeah.
No, not even. I'm legitimate. I had some guy last night. I was like, oh, man. I'm like, this build's super interesting. You do this often? He's like, no, just in this matchup.
He's like, thanks, man.
Yeah. Yeah. And he had some.
No, I don't usually do. Okay, log off.
Yeah.
Sorry, man. Didn't you need your life story? Peace.
No, it's just like some corny positivity shit.
I love that.
Yeah. And then I just.
Spread positivity.
Yeah.
It's important.
And then it was funny because he started complimenting me back. He started flirting back. I was like, oh, man, it's a fast build. I had no idea. I had the info. I didn't know where to take it. He's like, no, you scouted it like super well. Like the way you used the sentries like was really good. Like
this is so good.
All you had to do is this, and like you totally would have won. But here's the best part.
Yeah.
I told another guy, I was like, man, I'm like, great job. I was like, I just reinstalled. I'm getting my ass kicked. He's like, me too, man. I've been getting my ass beat. I was like, well, you won tonight, brother. And I left. So before I was playing the ranked games, I didn't realize you had to like basically pay to play ranked again. It's like a nice little scam that they run. So I was playing an unranked, which is like, that's just people being shitty.
Right.
So I just sort of not thinking like, oh, good game, man. I'm like, I just reinstalled. Is this like, did you do this XYZ? And he goes, I just reinstalled too. This is my first game ever. I'm 6.
So I did a video like a couple months ago about the Metaverse where I just like went into Horizon Worlds and fucked around. And so I did another one of those. Probably going to post it tomorrow, I think. So this is like not, it'll already be out so I can, whatever. So one of the funny parts is like I go into this world and I'm playing this like I usually like to film in the morning, but like no one's on VR in the morning.
No, bro.
Right? It's like, which almost makes it funnier because every interaction is just like these solo people just sitting in empty rooms. It's so fucking weird. And you're like, what are you doing? And they're like, And you're like, I don't understand. Are you just sitting in your living room with the goggles on, not expecting to see people? Like, what is your life?
10:30 in the morning.
This guy goes, what's up, man? And I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, man, I'm just getting ready. I'm like, what do you mean you're getting ready? He's like, I'm in Vegas. I'm like, so you're getting ready in Vegas with the Oculus on? And he was like, man, it's good to meet you. And he plays a song and just starts going, he's like turning up.
Oh.
But I don't understand like how it works with the headset on. Like, it's fucking bizarre. So I pop into this one room and I'm like, hey, what's up? And they're like, hi. And I'm like, fucking
Children.
kid, and I'm like start to go, and he's like, I'm a hacker. And I was like, what? He's like, yeah, I'm a hacker. I'm 8. I was like, what kind of hacks can you do? He's like, I don't know. YouTube has taught me some hacks. And I was like, okay, man. And like, as I'm like pushing the menu to get out of the thing, I'm like, by the way, do you ever like go outside and like ride bikes? And he goes, yesterday I throwed up. Like legitimately, it's not someone fucking with me. There's a real 8-year-old child. He goes, yesterday I throwed up. It was all green with like white little stuff inside of it. I was like, what am I doing? I fucking exit.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like, who allows their children to be in the metaverse like that?
Did he throw up from the VR?
I don't know. I didn't like try to like get more info. I was just like,
No, I'm brainstorming. Like, I feel like, is he in VR and then he tried to ride a bicycle and then the actual movement made him sick?
Yeah.
Mommy, the real world made me sick.
It's like, if you don't even know the proper tense of through, you're not at that point in life yet. Like, you should not be on Oculus in the metaverse.
I flew up.
I throwed up. So then I get like Sam has been asking us forever to all get in the metaverse together.
Yeah.
So finally, for some reason, it was Sunday. Everyone was like, let's do it. Let's log on. 3:45, we're getting on. So we're all like, okay. So we collect, we group up in this one house, Sam's house or whatever, and we're all like looking at each other's avatars, laughing. And I'm laughing at Adam and Devin because both their usernames are their real names. And it's like, guys, it's the metaverse. You can be whatever you want.
Yeah.
You don't have to use your real names. And they're like, we can't change it, so whatever. And so, okay, whatever. So we pop in a couple rooms, right? It's like more lively at 3:45. Like people are, especially on a Sunday, like people are actually there. And then we go to this room. It's completely empty, and it's like a hospital. And so they start fucking with me, and they're like, we're just messing around. Like, yo, put on your mask, please, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And then Sam goes, Cody, I have your test results here. And I'm like, oh, really? He's like, yeah, walk around the corner. I've written your diagnosis on the whiteboard. And I'm like, okay. And I walk around the corner, and it says like small penisitis or something like that. And we're laughing about that, just like fucking being shitheads, right? All of a sudden, it's only us in this room. This random guy pops in, and we kind of hear him over to the side. And then he comes over, he goes, Adam? And Adam goes, what? And he goes, it's Brad from Dropbox. Adam had worked for Dropbox like 5 years ago. This guy, his coworker at Dropbox from 5 or 6 years ago, popped into this room, recognized his username, and they launched into like the same bullshit small talk that you have when you see someone you haven't seen in a long time. And we're over here laughing at small penisitis, and in the background we hear like, so how have you been? Pretty good, man. I'm working for Google now. It was the most bizarre, random, depressing thing ever. It's so funny to log into the metaverse and be like, this world of possibilities, and you end up doing this.
Small talk.
Yeah.
Running into a stranger.
Like running into someone you haven't seen in 7 years at a coffee shop. It was fucking crazy.